been grooming, cause customers are flocking and business has been booming. We need refrigeration in our new improved display, so we're closed for renovation today. For decoration, cause fortune has been smiling, so now we're due for painting, new cooking and retiling. We'll make a ship-shape showplace of a little shop, and then tomorrow we'll be open again. Chef, I'm sorry, it's hard with all these bandages.
You've been getting hurt so much lately.
I know. Seems like every time I pick up pruning shears, I slip. We're walking down and grooving, cause business has been thriving, since our kids has been booming. The phones have not stopped ringing with the customers instead. Another bunch of peanuts,
Another dozen greasy trees.
geraniums and anemones,
Forget it, that's included.
with gratis on deliveries, on paid in full and COD. We're closed for renovation today.
Send that order out for Mrs. Shiva? Mrs. Shiva?
Mrs. Shiva.
Mrs. Shiva. I forgot! You forgot! How could you forget an order like that? The Shiva's our most important funeral account. A big, enormous family, and they're dropping off like flies! Seymour, if we lose the business over this, you are finished!
You know, sometimes I think Mr. Mushnick's too hard on you.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, I owe him everything. He took me out of the Skid Row home for boys when I was just a little tyke. Gave me a warm place to sleep under the counter, fresh food like meatloaf and water, floors to sweep and toilets to clean, and every other Sunday off.
You know, I think you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean. Why don't you start with some new clothes? No offense, but with all the photo sessions and interviews, a big, important experimental botanist has to look the part.
I'm a very bad shopper, Audrey. I don't have good taste like you.
Well, I can help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure.
You'd go shopping with me.
Sure.
You'd be seen in a public place with me like a department store?
Sure.
Tonight?
Can't tonight. Got a date. But I'd like to go with you another time.
Sure, I'll pencil you in.
I bet you got a lot of dates now, huh?
Well, not dates exactly. But a lot of garden clubs have been calling asking me to give lectures.
Gee.
Imagine me giving lectures. I never even finished grade school.
That doesn't matter. You've got life experience.
Oh, some life experience. I don't even know what it's like to fly in an airplane.
Me neither.
Or eat a fancy dinner at Howard
Me
Johnson's.
neither.
Or ride a motorcycle.
Oh, it's no big deal. Besides, it's dangerous.
It is.
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I better go fix my face. My date will be here any minute.
Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
I'm afraid that information will cost you $1.
Hey, no problem.
It's right over there. But if you're like the thousands of others flocking down to see the Arch 2, better come back tomorrow, man. This shop is closed today.
I'm not here to buy posies, girls. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date. You ain't by any chance talking about a girl with a black eye and several other medical problems.
As a matter of fact.
You sure? What are you?
Yo, ladies, I'm friendly. Truce. Gotcha. Want some nitrous oxide?
Why don't you get lost, Vitalis Brains? The last thing Audrey needs is more of your kind.
My kind.
It's a very nice kind lady, so not a monster.
And what else would you call it?
I would call it... I would call it an occupational hazard.
Say what?
You see, girls, my line of work requires a certain fascination with human pain and suffering. This stuff is great. Allow me to explain. When I was younger, just a bad my mama noticed funny things. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I poisoned guppies, and when I was young, I'd find a pussycat and bash in its head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
she said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make your life independence free. You'll be a have a talent for causing pain.
Hey!
Son, be a people will pay you to be insane.
Inhumane!
Your temper is wrong for the priesthood, but teaching would suit you to this. Son, be a you'll be a success.
Here he is, girls, the leader of the black. Watch him suck up that gas, oh my god!
He's a dentist and he'll never ever be any good.
Who wants their teeth done by the Marquis de Sade? Oh, that hurts! I'm not numb!
Oh, shut up! Up and wide, here I come! I am your dentist, and I enjoy the career that I do.
Love it!
I am your dentist, and I get up on the pain I inflict.
You really love it!
When I start extracting your molars, you girls will be screaming like holy rollers. And though it may cause my patience distress, somewhere in heaven above me, I know that my mama's proud of me. Well, I am your dentist and a success. Say 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 now spit.